Wemby really proved himself over this last season.
And next, we'll give away our 2K TV Most Proven Award to the player with the most wins in the Proving Ground this year.
Congratulations, BTA TNB.
The WNBA just tipped off an exciting new season, but in NBA 2K25, the excitement has been strong since launch.
That's true, and the next winner earned the title of the WMVP with over 8,000 wins in W Online.
Congratulations, Bishop. We have Bishop on 2K TV right now. You are the winner of wins in the W. So congratulations, Bishop. How do you feel?
I'm really excited about it. I really didn't know I was in the running for it. I've been playing a lot this year, and I'm really happy that I can not only win the award, but also maybe showcase some of my other teammates. Scoop, 2K God, LSS Brawley, I Am Presence YT, Solo V30, and Spock of 9. For the most part, me and Scoop play every day. So we usually pick up a third, and depending on who's available, that's who ends up filling the rest of our team out.
All right, so we have you clocked in at over 8,000 wins this year. What is it about the mode that's really appealing to you, and what do you like doing most in it?
I really like the versatility of the mode. Being the additional slots that we got this year, I was able to create many different builds, and I've tweaked them and made different builds as the year went along to fit my play style, and that's really what I've enjoyed the most.
Now, you mentioned your play style, so what kind of builds do you like running with in the W? Do you like playing as guards or some of the bigs?
I do enjoy the big position. That's what I've typically always done, but this year I've actually excelled in the guard position, being able to shoot and being able to set up my teammates. So really, depending on the team that I'm playing with, I'll make the adjustment, and that's how we usually succeed.
Who would win in a one-on-one matchup, your guard or Caitlin Clark?
That would be tough. I'd give her some trouble because my defense is so high. I literally have legend badges down the line for everything defense. So I would make it tough on her, but I'm sure she'd make it tough on me on the other end.
Anybody else you want to give a shout out to?
I just wanted to say thank you to my wife, Heather. She's definitely supported me during the year, and I'd like to thank her for that.
Thank you so much, Bishop, for joining us on NBA 2K TV, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much. Have a good
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. We'll see the Memphis Grizzlies taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Moran and Payne. Edey out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Wells in at the 3.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Lakers, Elgin Baylor.
Here's Wells. That three's off the mark. Here's Bryant. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Moran. On the wing, Bane. Wide open look. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Lakers.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Pass to Wells. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here's West. Bryant from deep three-point land. Misses the three. Here's Wells. Shot from 16. They get the rebound. Can't get it to drop. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. And that one's good. Bryant.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Fires away from way outside. And Los Angeles, another three.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Jackson outside. Good, and the setup by Moran.
From way downtown, Jackson Jr. a big with serious range.
Here's Baylor. Poke loose.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
There's the block. Fast break, here we go.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Timeout call, Memphis.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball.
Trailing
by 8. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis.
That's his first personal foul. Second.
Here's Aldama. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. Los Angeles leading by 7. Pass to West. Now here's Bryant. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Pippen.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Kennard. Takes the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Bryant. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Changing ends quickly. Scoring before the defense can set up. They've been doing it all game.
Yeah, and that's made a huge difference. They're making the most of the chances on the break. Transition buckets decide more games than people think.
Here's Aldama. The Lakers getting their last shot to go.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Williams is checked in for Clark. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. And here's Bryant outside. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Jackson. No points so far. To the middle. Here's Aldama. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And here's Bryant outside. Kennard with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 12. Jackson on the wing. And the dunk by Jackson.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Stolen by Jackson. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pippen. Count it.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
Here's Baylor. And again, the Lakers no good. And so it's Memphis with it. 8-point game. It's blocked. The 3-ball. Oh, at the buzzer. Wow.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big-time shot from him there.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. It's Los Angeles. They lead by 11. And we'll be back right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
They've got Johnson, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. It's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now here's Morant. Yet to see a basket. And then Morant with the jam.
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing.
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Morant got a hand on it. Now the Lakers moving it up. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Brandon Clark. This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Los Angeles.
He's off on the first. James is checked in for Bryant. Edie's checked in for Memphis. And he can't hit the second.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Bane. Johnson with the defensive effort.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
All right, now a timeout called by Memphis.
Let's hear it, fans.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now.
Big round of applause.
Morant looking around. Now here's Bane. Not a lot of room. Here's Edie. Kicks it out to Jackson. Pass to Bane. Clock at 6. From behind the arc. And another miss by Memphis. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Lets the 3 fly. And Los Angeles another 3.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Morant. The drive by Bane to stop the run. Wells misses.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Drains the triple.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Timeout call. Memphis.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bane.
Once again, let's hear it for your Lakers youth dance team.
Now off the inbound. And then Morant with the jam.
As usual, Morant bringing down the house.
Over to the left wing. Johnson for 3. Ball stolen.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Conchar outside. Inside. Jackson can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 18. To the left wing. Here's Goodrich. Hits the trifecta. Goodrich has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Let me just say this. You're going to want to put some extra tape on your ankles if you've got to guard John Morant, because his handle is on a string.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
James outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
I like how fast Bond makes decisions, reading the defense ahead of time, rising and shooting with confidence.
Here's Morant. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James, right side. They get it again. Pass to Worthy. Goes back up. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one. Grizzlies trail by 20. Puts it up from 15. And it's Morant missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Johnson passes to James. Puts up a 3. Here's Goodrich. From deep three-point land. Out to James. Three-pointer. Drops in the 3. James has got 8.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a three-point basket.
Jackson gets the bucket.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's Los Angeles, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. More 2K action in just a moment.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 15 points and 2 rebounds. This has been a bounce-back game for him after some struggles their last time out. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
What a true demonstration of dominance. They made a commitment to owning the glass, and they made good on it. Blocking out, competing hard in traffic, that's the way you should play on both ends of the court.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Well, with the way they struggle to defend the three-point line, it starts to look like the warm-up. Do not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. The Lakers lead by 23. On the court for the Grizzlies. Manning the backcourt, we'll see Morant and Payne. Jaren Jackson out there with Edey, and it's Wells in at the 3 slot. And that one's good. Bryant.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Knocked away. Now Morant. Shoots over Bryant. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. Give him 8.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
And here's Bryant outside. And Los Angeles another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Morant with the slam!
It's just so much fun to watch Ja fly. The way this man can take off is so impressive.
Johnson for three. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Wells. From 12 feet. Deflected. And they recover it. Edie. No good off the glass. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
And here's Bryant. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Bryant's got 23. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Team on the planet, your Laker girl.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in.
Big round of applause.
Off the inbound. Aldama, no good.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 26 points for him.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Tipped, and they'll keep possession, and they get it back. Great open look there. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. He goes up, and they get it back. Pass to West. It's James on the wing. And Los Angeles, another three.
The minute that man walks into the gym, LeBron James is in his range.
And here are the Grizzlies now. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Luke Kennard.
The Lakers on D. Here's Clark. Off the inbound. No good.
That's just the bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And he gets the bucket. Bryant's got 13 points here in the second half alone. 1:49 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Pippen, no good. Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Back to Bryant. There's the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got his third assist of the night. Here's Pippen. Check by James. Jackson outside. A minute 9 left in the third. It's deflected. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. He's got 6. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Williams is checked in for Jackson, and it's Conchar in for Pippen. Now here's Kennard. He's scoreless, and that one drops. So it's Los Angeles now. Bryant from deep three-point land. O'Neal passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bryant, plenty of space. Offensive rebound. Pass to James. A deep three. Memphis with a rebound. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Tipped. Kennard for 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds in the game. Three-pointer, O'Neal. The Lakers with the rebound. Bryant, the pass to Abdul-Jabbar for 3. And Bryant good for 3. Bryant's got 34 points.
Tonight, their attack revolves around him. As he goes, so goes the offense.
Kennard for three. The shot that time not on target. And so it's Los Angeles. Don't see too many 39-point leads in the NBA. Incredible. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. They've got James, and it's Worthy in at the three spot. That's the Laker 5.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
James can't get it to go. And Williams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Jackson. Gasol grabs the board. So it's Los Angeles now. And there's James from the arc. Drills it from deep.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little here.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Lakers. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Pippen, he's checked in for Kennard. 11 feet out. Bagley, no good. And so it's the Lakers with it. Worthy passes to Gasol. Misses in close. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. The offensive rebound. Jackson gets the bucket.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Gasol. Gasol's got his first 2 points.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Edie's checked in for Memphis.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Here's Pippen. Second chance shot. Edie, that's good.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. And Los Angeles making a change here.
For your Lakers, George Mikan.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
Grizzlies ball.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And here are the Grizzlies. Here's Pippen. Pass to Edie. And no good. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Back to Davis. Lets it go from deep. Sinks the tray. Davis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Just some quick thinking from AD. Doesn't want to give the D any time to react. Just catch it and shoot it.
Los Angeles foul. Magic Johnson. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Edey, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
A nice shot by Worthy.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And start with their defense. They've been intense on that end, and they can actually help their offense as well.
Jackson outside. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Memphis making a switch here. To the wing, right side. Here's Worthy. And another three for the Lakers.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Kennard against Johnson. Kennard can't get it to go. Now Los Angeles with it. They're on a 15-6 run. This one for three. Worthy can't hit. And so it's Memphis with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. There's Davis with the three. Pass to Mikan. Let's go with a three. He drops it from range. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
On the wing, Conchar. 6 to shoot. The layup misses. Oh, Grant, they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, offensively, they're making things look easy.
Oh, got that one up quick.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Oh, and Johnson with a block. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Clark, the pass to Kennard. Here's Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul. Second,
and he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Williams.
And Williams drops them both. Goodrich, the pass to Gasol. The three. Aldama grabs the board. Conchar outside. Excellent D there from Davis.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.